Cabrón es reggaeton y música latina. 104.2 Cabrón 104.2 Cabrón.
I'm used to handling those sort of rhythms, but are you? Here's one that brings me back to my roots. I used to be a professional dancer. I know I can't see you moving your hips, but I hope you are. Get up and start dancing with Kabron 104.2. Don't know what that song title means? That's okay. I give private Spanish lessons on the side. And that was a track about lights going out, because that's when the night really starts. Okay, ladies, who looks better with no shirt on, Profx or Pitbull? Can you believe it? He started rapping at the age of 13. So much more mature than most men I know. That track makes me miss Argentina. So many nights there just blur together. But that is how romance is though, right? Don't lie. You know that song makes you feel a little naughty. Seductive, isn't it? You're listening to Estella on Kabron 104.2. Oh my lord, that was depressing. Now all you gorgeous listeners know why I am so obsessed with Ambush. I don't play reggaeton for just anyone, so this means you Kabron listeners are very special to me. I thought I told you already, listeners. Miss Estella never gets tired of Ambush. You're listening to Estella on Kabron 104.2. And how about something that brings out your inner seductress or seductor? This is Este Reggaeton. That was Este Reggaeton. And wow, I really do love that reggae influence.
I like all the songs you play, but there's one I've been digging that has a serious reggae sound.
Oh, I know it exactly. It's Este Reggaeton by Ambush.
Estella, you are a goddess.
You are very sweet.
I wish I knew your other number so I could cook you dinner sometime.
Okay, I will not give you my personal number, but I will play your song. You're on the air with Estella.
Hey, Estella. I think I'm totally gonna butcher this song title, so I'm just gonna, apologize up front.
No problem. Estella doesn't mind.
Can I hear, Vomanes o hasta bajo?
Not bad, not bad. But I think you meant Vámonos hasta bajo by Blaster Cheeks. Vámonos hasta bajo, everyone! And this is one of my personal favorites by Blaster Cheeks. You're listening to Estella on Kabron 104.2. You're listening to Kabron 104.2. And next up is the fabulous Colombian MC Calle Cardona. I've been dancing to Calle's music since the early 90s. It was great then, and it's great now. Can't wait to shake it tonight? Here's Calle Cardona with Get Down on Kabron 104.2.
Hi, Estella. My husband would love if I was as sexy and confident as you. What should I do?
Red lipstick and high heels. The rest will come naturally.
Okay, thanks. Do you have any other advice?
That is easy. Okay, listen to lots and lots of Calle Cardona. I will play you Get Down.
Thank you, Estella. I'm definitely going to take your advice.
You're on the air with Cabron.
This is Roxy, and I want to dedicate Chaka by Friends to Liz, Crystal, Tracy, Mandy, Kendall, Izzy.
Roxy, okay, if you keep saying names, we won't have time to play the song.
Whatever, bitch. You better let me finish my shout-out. I also want to dedicate this to Sarah, Amanda, Jen.
Okay, Estella does not have time for this. By request, it's Chaka by Friends. Up next on Kabron, it's Chaka and Canelo with Friends. You're listening to Estella on Kabron 104.2, and I'm about to play you the fatalistic classic, Friends. That was Friends by Chaka, and you're listening to Kabron 104.2. DJ Genesis knows how to make it spicy, and so does Estella.
I love DJ Genesis. I listened to him for 4 hours straight last night.
4 hours? Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me, right?
I wouldn't lie to you, Estella. 4 hours straight, I swear. And it was the same song over and over.
And what would that be?
Ella Prendegila. I love it. You gotta play it for me.
Of course I will. It's just not a party without DJ Genesis, and it's definitely not a party without Estella on Kabron 104.2. Time for some contagious beats with Ella Prendegila. Hey boys, here's a little secret. The way to a lady's heart is a bottle of red wine and some DJ Genesis.
I was just looking at pictures of Don Omar and wow.
I know, right? I am totally crazy for him.
Oh my gosh, don't you just love that song, Diva Virtual?
Oh, I love anything that Don Omar does. Coming up by request, it's Don Omar.
Thanks, Estella.
This is Estella, #1 DJ on Kabron 104.2, bringing you Don Omar with Virtual Diva. Someday I will find myself a man as sexy as that delicious Don Omar. Aye, ladies, have you seen a picture of that man? Aye, that was Virtual Diva by Don Omar on Kabron 104.2. Sexy video, sexy song. It's gonna be Virtual Diva, only on Kabron FM. This is Kabron 104.2, the place for the most FDK. That was lujo, which also means luxury. Good word to know, ladies, right? So maybe the fact I'm obsessed with FDK has something to do with the hot man who introduced me to them. Everybody deserves to feel sexy, so that's why I'm going to play this song by FDK, only on Kabron 104.2. It was a handsome man who introduced me to this artist. Check out FDK featuring Pinky right here on Kabron 104.2.
You play FDK featuring, the little finger or whatever.
No, but I do have a track by FDK featuring Pinky.
Yeah, whatever, same thing. Just play Dijate Leva, whatever, okay?
Okay, one song by FDK featuring Pinky coming right up. You're live on Kabron.
Hey, what advice do you have for a guy going on a first date?
Aw, okay, don't move too fast. Let the lady speak first, and always give a kiss goodnight.
You make it sound so easy, Estella. Hey, while we're talking, can I request a Lujo by FDK and dedicate it to my gorgeous date?
Yes, definitely. I'm happy to play it. Estella loves to make romance happen. Good luck, baby. I can't wait to hear what Flama will produce next. What kind of woman would I be if I didn't put a little Flama in your life? You're listening to Kabron 104.2. That had the perfect title, don't you think? You heard Movimiento Espectacular on Kabron 104.2. This is Estella on Kabron 104.2, and here's Movimiento Espectacular by Flama. You've reached Estella, the hottest DJ on Kabron.
You know, Stella, you've really inspired me to take up dancing.
Really? Oh, that is so sweet of you to say that.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Now I'm just looking for something to practice to. Can I hear Movimiento Espectacular by Flama?
Oh, that's a perfect song for beginning dancers. I'll play it for you right now. Did you sexy boys who are just tuning in like marijuana? You're listening to Kabron 104.2. It's a dumb shame that most guys don't have rhythm like that. Mr. Capri is on now, only on Kabron 104.2. Now I will play you Maria Juana by Mr. Capri. I used to know another Mr. Capri, but I don't think I want to talk about him.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know someone named Mr. Capri, would you?
Well, I did have his neighbor once.
Nah, that's not what I mean. I want to hear Maria Juana by Mr. Capri.
Oh, that won't be a problem. Here it is, coming right up. This is Estella on Kabron 104.2, and I have the biggest crush on Pitbull. That song makes me crave a mojito. This is Maldito Alcohol by Pitbull. I love the lyrics because I know how alcohol gets me into trouble too. Oops. Almost forgot to come back on air. Too busy thinking about Pitbull. Oh, sorry.
I'm so drunk right now. Like, I totally just spilled 2 drinks all over my dress. Shit. Did you say I'm on the air?
Yes, you're live on Kabron.
Oh, my Lord. This is awesome. I tried to call earlier, but I couldn't get the number right. My bestie and I want to hear Maldito Alcohol by Pitbull.
I would never deny a request like this one, especially because Pitbull is so sexy. I wonder if Profx knows what his voice does to me. This is Estella, and you're listening to Kabron 104.2. This is Estella from Argentina, and the track on now is La Turbina. This is Profx, a ladies' man from Harlem, up now on Kabron 104.2. You're hot on the air with Kabron 104.2.
Is it just me, or do you think Profx is the shit?
Yes, I do. And he is, so sexy too.
Well, I don't know if I agree with the sexiness part.
That's okay. Just relax and listen to La Turbina. Se fue la luz. Isn't that fun to say? You're tuning into Kabron 104.2. Profx and R1, it is just too much. Too much. Fresh from Ecuador, it's Reggae Black, only on Kabron 104.2. I love this Reggae Black track. Now, if Vaquero makes me move just like by hearing his voice, I'd hate to see what would happen if he was actually in the room. Up now is Ponte a Trabajar, and that means get to work. Hear that, boys? Here's a song by Vaquero that I know you won't forget, only on Kabron 104.2. Now playing is the Hate Shevar. Let that roll off your tongue. I know, aren't you so excited? You're live on Kabron.
Vaquero is so hot. Please, please, please play Ponte a Trabajar.
I would never turn down a request for Vaquero. I know he's a hottie. That's why I play his music all the time. You just heard Vaquero on Kabron 104.2. I love his soulful eyes. Don't you?
Hey. So, I think I'm gonna totally F up this song title, but could you play me? It's, Toda Vi No Hino?
Hey, didn't you call earlier? You just like to hear the sound of my voice, don't you?
Maybe.
So cute. And of course you mean Todavía No Haina by Villano Sam. You just heard Vision No Sam on Kabron 104.2. Here comes another wave of talent. Vision No Sam with Todavía No Haina, only on Kabron 104.2. What's the deal with Vision No Sam? Anyone know his relationship status?